Here we are on your Sermon Player Media Manager's dashboard. This is the control center for all different sections and features built into your Sermon Player system. What we're going to do first is we're going to install your Sermon Player onto your website or blog. So I'm going to select that section. That's going to pop open my player install panel. Here you'll see an empty player. We have a list of social networks that you can select from to install the player directly to. So if I have a MySpace page, I can enter in my MySpace login information, click the post button, and the player will be embedded onto my MySpace page. Or I can just copy the embed code and paste it directly into the HTML or source of my web page or my website or my blog. Now that your player is installed, let's move on and upload your first record. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter in our record's title, God is Love, and click on the Next button. Here we have been taken to the Add Record page. You'll see the title of the record that I just created. Here's the date. I can click on the calendar icon and change that date. As well, I can turn on and off the date from displaying within my Sermon Player. Now I'm going to add some more information to this record. I'm going to select my speaker and I'm going to label him as Senior Pastor. And since I'm new, I'm going to add a new pastor here since there's none in my list yet. I'll put in Bill Smith. Okay, I'm going to assign this record to a particular series, and I'll create a new series title here, and we'll just call it Love. And I can also assign a part number to this record. I will add a scripture reference. Since this is about love, I will select 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 1 through 6. And if I have any additional scripture references that I'd like to include as part of this record, I can just click on this plus sign here to the right and it'll allow me to select additional passages. Next, I'm going to add in a description as well as my keywords for this record. This is very important because as you begin to amass a larger archive and you have many records in your player, you're going to want your visitors to be able to do a search by a topic or a keyword, and this will make it much more useful for them. So let's put in a description. I'll just put the importance of loving one another. I would recommend putting a little more information in than just that, just again to make it very searchable. We're going to add some keywords here. We'll put love, we'll put compassion, we'll put charity. And there we have a completed record. We have all the information. Now we just go up and press the Save button. And here we are on our record details page. You can see the title of the record that I just created as well as the information. If I need to modify any of this information, I can click on this Edit button, go in, make any changes that I need to, and then just press Save once complete. And that will update the information. You'll notice on the left there are some switches here that are specifically for this record, so I can turn this record on or off from within the player. I can also turn it off from my podcast feed, and I can determine whether or not I want my visitors to be able to post a comment to this record. As I scroll down, you'll see our Media Upload Center, but first I want to bring your attention to the Recording Studio. The Recording Studio allows you to plug in a mic and just do short little quick podcasts, special announcements. It's just an easy way to get audio attached to your records. We do not recommend this for long sermons, just in case something goes wrong with the connection, but for short announcements and brief devotionals, it's a great tool and a very quick way to get audio onto any of your new records. All right, we're going to go back to your Media Upload Center now. Talking about notes specifically here, you can upload Word documents, you can upload PowerPoint files, and our system will then convert that file into a PDF file. Same with your audio. You can upload a large variety of audio formats, WMA, WAV, and our system will then take that file and convert it into an MP3 and attach it to this record. We do make some software available to you if you'd like to use it in the resources page, and I'll go there quickly here. Let me scroll up. And we'll go to the resources page. In here is our media converter software. This software will help you prepare your files. If you're not all that familiar with ripping CDs and how large files should be for uploading, this is a great little tool to help you out. It'll rip your CDs for you, it'll convert large files and crush them down to a file that'll be very easy to upload. On this page also there's some additional tools that you can use to prepare your files prior to uploading. This is not required, but it is there if you need it. All right, let's go back to that record we just created. So that record will be in our archive. I'm going to click on the archive button here. There it is, God is Love. So let's go into that record. I'm going to scroll back down now to our Media Upload Center, and I'm going to select the notes. For this example, I have a PDF that I'm just going to upload. Select it, click Open. I'm going to go into my audio and select a WMA that I have on my system. Click Open. And I'm also going to select a piece of artwork that will attach itself to this record. So if someone were to download this MP3 and view it on their iPod, it would have this image attached to it, and that would display while it's playing. Okay, now I have all the media that I want to add to this record selected. I'm going to go into the lower left-hand corner of the Media Upload Center and click the Begin Upload button. You'll see the transfer begins to take place immediately. The length of this process will depend upon the size of the file you're uploading, as well as the speed of your internet connection. Once this upload process is complete, the page is going to refresh, and the media will now be attached to your record. As I scroll down, I now see that we have our media tabs showing in our record details page. If I click on the document, here is the PDF, a direct link to the PDF file as it's sitting on our servers. You can turn this PDF on or off from within your player. As well, you can delete this PDF by clicking on the trash can icon in the upper right hand corner here. Let's go back to our audio tab now, and you'll see that our audio is in its conversion phase. So our server is taking that WMA and now converting it to an MP3, which it will then attach to this record. If I click on the refresh button here, you'll see that the record has now been converted and it is officially in my player.